Hey guys, today I'm going to cook a porterhouse steak, and I was going to do this out on my grill, but it's raining, so I'm going to do it in the house. Now when I do it out on the grill, on my Weber grill, there's a way I cook it. It's called a reverse sear, where you put the coals over here and you put the steak over on the cool side, and then you bring it up to temperature slowly, and then when it's to the temperature you want, you put it over the coals and sear it on each side. So today it turns out really good. So today what I'm going to try doing is warming it in my crock pot and bringing it up to temperature, and then searing it on my stovetop cast iron grill. I found this porterhouse steak in the discounted meat bin, $3.99 a pound, and it's 1.82 pounds. So it was $7.26 for this big porterhouse steak. This thing should have been about $25 at regular price. So I snapped it up. I seasoned it with some kosher salt and Johnny's seasoned pepper last night and stuck it in the fridge. So it's been seasoned overnight. I'm just going to put it into the crock pot there, just dry with nothing else in there, and turn this to low. And I'm going to kind of bring the temperature up to probably about 125 degrees. I have a quick read thermometer there. I'll just check it. So I have no idea how long this will take, so I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. And when it's ready, we'll pull it out and sear it. It's been about an hour and a half, so I'm going to check on this again. I checked it at about an hour and it wasn't ready yet, so let's see where we're at now. 129, right in the center. Here is 122, 127. I think that is about right. I'm going to go ahead and take it out and sear it now. My grill looks pretty hot here. I have the burner turned all the way up, so we'll get that steak on there. It's been about 3 minutes. I'm going to turn this just to get those cross grill marks. Been a couple minutes in that position. Now I'm going to turn it over. It's been a couple minutes in that position. I'm going to get that baby off of there. Boy, is it smoky in here. Oh well, let's cut into this thing and see how it looks here. Well, might be a little more cooked than I wanted it. See how that is. It's pretty good. It's a little more cooked than I was hoping for, though. I think I might have left it in the crock pot a little bit too long. I'm going to try a bite of this filet mignon side, though. This is usually the more tender part. See how that side is. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, I think the texture might be just a little bit more rubbery than like if I cooked it on the grill or something like that. The texture is just a little bit different, but it's not bad. I mean, it's actually pretty good. That's probably not the best steak I ever had, but I think if I tried it again, I might try pulling it out of the crock pot just a little bit sooner and see if that made much difference. I've been munching on this, and I thought I'd show you one last shot before I go. You can see it's more gray on the edges than like if you sous vide a steak, so I don't think it's as good as sous vide. Wouldn't be my go-to way to cook a steak, but it did turn out pretty good. I don't know if I would do it again or not, but it was a fun experiment. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.